Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Bethany. Here on my channel you can find lots of cleaning motivation and lifestyle videos, so if any of that interests you, I would love it if you'd hit the red subscribe button and join my YouTube family. Today's the video. I am just doing your average clean with me. I am trying to beat the rain today. We have a big storm coming in, so I'm trying to get the house tidied up before all of that happens. So I hope that today's video will give you lots of cleaning motivation. I'm going to go ahead and open the window here in the dining room, and I'm going to open my kitchen window as well because it is 68 degrees here today, and that is like a heat wave for us, for anybody who lives in the northern states. Especially this time of year, you're probably over the cold, and getting 68-degree weather just feels so good. So I'm going to start out by opening a few windows, letting the fresh air in, and I am going to start a load of laundry, get that put to wash, and then I'm going to make my bed, and then I will get to cleaning the kitchen and dining room, coffee bar area. I also need to wipe down our screen door before it rains because although it's 68 and beautiful out right now, we are supposed to get some storms later today. So I am trying to beat the rain and get the cleaning done. And so I'm going to go ahead and just get all this done, get my screen door wiped down, and I also need to clean my son's room as well and just get all of this tackled. So I hope today's video will give you guys some motivation and inspiration. I would love to hear what the weather is like where you are. It's just absolutely beautiful today, and I'm actually excited to get a good thunderstorm. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Once my bed is made, I'm going to go ahead and move on into the kitchen to do some dishes. I had some dishes here in the sink, and then I also had a pan on the stove that I wanted to get taken care of. So I'm going to put everything in the dishwasher that can go in there, and then what needs to be hand washed, I'm going to hand wash, and then I'm going to dry them and get them off the counter, just so that way I have a clean kitchen and a clutter-free space to enjoy the afternoon with. And so I'm going to go ahead and get all of this tackled.
Yeah. La 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 la. Raindrop on the blacktop, hard stop, feeling like a robot. Swipe left, scroll down, same chick, but you're living in a new town. Am I the issue? I'm the original. Cute face, but you got no taste. Wouldn't trade it for its weight in gold. One of these days, someone's gonna love me right. One of these days, maybe I can get it right. One of these days, someone's gonna love me right. One of these days, someone's gonna love me right. Love me right. I die before I try to reason with the devil. Won't play a losing game. I ain't about to settle. Am I the issue? I'm the original. Grab me a tissue. The world's gone shallow, but
Now that dishes are done and the sink is all clean, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the counters as well and just get these nice and clean. They definitely needed it. We had some sticky stuff. My husband goes to work quite early in the morning, and so I usually get up with him and make him a lunch. And in result of that, I had some like mayonnaise and mustard on the on the counters that were just dried on there, so I needed to go ahead and get all this wiped off and get these nice and clean.
I'm gonna find me that one in a million, but I ain't got time to swipe through a million. So I'm gonna give the very best of me. I'm gonna live the life that's in front of me. Who's gonna love me? Someone love me right.
It's really hard to tell on camera, but the dishwasher was just full of handprints. I actually caught my son earlier walking up to the dishwasher and licking it. I don't know why kids do this. I know I probably did this as a kid, like lick the windows, lick the front of the dishwasher, all the things. So apparently he thought it needed some saliva on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that off and then clean the top of the stove as well. I had boiled some eggs on the stove and my water boiled over, and then I had a few crumbs on the stove, so I want to get that wiped up as well.
Love me right. Love me right. Love me right. Stay another minute, let me hold you. You might be late for work, that's okay. Stay. Every day I get to know you, and all your flaws are nothing to change. I love it when you wake up, freckles with no makeup. I just wanna take up all your time and stay put. Humor mixed with perfume takes over the bedroom. I was built to love you, you know. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody else like you? Anybody else like you? I think I found an angel. Is there anybody else like you? Anybody else like you? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I know that every second you're gone, it's like heaven slipped away. You're the reason that I'm chasing. A smile like that can make no mistakes. I love it when you wake up, freckles with no makeup. I just wanna take up all your time and stay.
All the counters and the stove is cleaned off. I'm going to go ahead and move the chairs into the living room that I can, and then put the other ones on top of the table so that way I can vacuum and mop the kitchen floor. It really needed a good mopping and vacuuming. I was stepping on crumbs and just needed a good cleaning, so I'm going to go ahead and do all of this, and then we will move our way into the living room area and then to my son's room.
Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody else like you? Anybody else like you? I think I found an angel. Is there anybody else like you? Anybody else like you? I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
So I have no idea what got on the curtain, but I was standing here trying to pick off whatever was on the curtain and just shake it onto the floor so that way while I was mopping I could just pick it up with a mop and keep going. but one of these days I need to take the curtains down and wash them again. I try to do it about 3 times in a year, 4 times in a year, just depending. But I like to do it when I have some bleach because they are white and I don't have any bleach at the moment. So that is next on my to-do list, is to take those down, give them a good washing. But as you can see here, the floor was quite dirty. I wanted to give you just a little view of what the floor looked like. It definitely needed a good mopping. There were so many places where if you really got down looking at the floor, you could see some sticky spots and such from kids' juice and food. So it definitely needed a good mopping, and it feels so good to have a clean space. And once I'm done, I will put the chairs back and the kitchen will be nice and clean, and I can just shut the kitchen down for the afternoon until dinner.
'Cause I want something deeper. If I'ma find a keeper, not saying I'm some genius.
This is our main door, so the kids love to touch this door and look out the door and wait for dad to come home and, you know, just wait for guests to come. They love to look out this door, and so there's a lot of fingerprints on here, and I'm literally trying to beat the rain. As I'm cleaning this, it could start raining any minute, and as I'm doing the voiceover, it's actually pouring right now. And so I was literally like just trying to beat the rain, and you can see by how windy it is that we are getting ready to have a storm. So I'm really excited for the storm. We haven't had a good storm since, you know, this time last year really, and I'm just really excited for it after winter. So now that I got that all clean, I'm going to go ahead and move on into my son's room. It was a mess in here. We had toys everywhere, so I'm going to get all of this cleaned up and tidy up the blankets on his bed and just get this nice and clean for him. It always feels good to get the kids' rooms clean as well and just have all the toys picked up, even though they come back in here and, you know, play with all the toys and take them all out again. It's still really nice to have them picked up every once in a while. I'm sure all you mamas can relate.
But I'm smart enough to know I'm worth fighting for. Yeah, I want something deeper. If I find him, I'ma keep him. Not saying I'm some genius, but I'm smart enough to know I'm worth fighting for. You're showing me something that's deeper. We're so close, but still we can nearer. You're showing me something that's deeper. We're so close, but still we can nearer. 'Cause I want something deeper. If I'ma find a keeper, not saying I'm some genius, but I'm smart enough to know I'm worth fighting for. Yeah, I want something deeper.
That's going to close out today's video. I hope you got some cleaning motivation and inspiration. And as always, if you are new here, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope that you will consider hitting that red subscribe button and joining my YouTube family. And thank you for all my returning friends. And if you ever need prayer, leave it down in the comments. I love to pray for you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, I watch 'em disappear to nothing.